course, they chose that day to be the day they start taking pictures of the staff and posting them. I'm like, oh, I look so bad in the picture, but I'm like, whatever. It's actually so bad you don't even recognize me. And I almost never wear my glasses, and of course I was wearing them that day. So I think that it hit that, it's me.
Yeah. Okay. How's the other part of your life going?
I mean, the modeling is like, I've been signed for a year yesterday, and I'm kind of over it. There's just so much like drama, and the biggest thing for me is I'm kind of tired of like working really hard for opportunities and people just like stealing them from me. And I know that that's part of the industry, but it's really frustrating.
Do you want to keep the land or you want to go down? Are we keeping it?
Let's keep it if we can.
No, we can.
They haven't become a problem yet.
Yeah, okay, that's a good one. I guess it's just a part of the industry.
Yeah, it's just like, so I did something with like a car company, and I knew people were gonna try to take that from me, so I like kept it a secret until I posted it.
Yeah.
And then they wanted, after like the post performed really well, they wanted to do another one. I was like, okay, yeah, no problem. So I had all these girls lined up. It was me and 3 other girls, and the photographer went and invited a bunch of other models. And I was like, but I already had everything picked out, so now like it made this kind of uncomfortable for me.
Yeah.
Like now you have to be like, right, exactly. And then one of the girls he invited ended up stealing the whole entire deal from me, and they no longer want to work with me. And I was like, wow, thanks.
Are you losing friends?
I don't think it's really losing friends, it's just finding out who your friends are.
True.
Or who your friends are not.
That's sad, but
yeah, I had one girl, I've known her like, I don't know, maybe like 9 months. And we're signed with the same agency, and she was like trying to get into influencing, so I helped her like a lot. And when she came for Fashion Week in February, why wouldn't I set everything up for just her?
Yeah.
And she cut me out of everything. And like we had all these plans to hang out and do stuff, and then she chose to do it all with a bigger influencer. And it was like, wow, thanks. Like the only reason that girl's even paying attention to you is because I helped you, and now you're like. And then.
That's nasty.
Oh yeah, and I partnered with like an Australian company, and all of a sudden I see that they're reposting her stuff, and I texted her, I'm like, oh, so are you partnered with them now? And she like straight up lied to me and told me no. And then I asked the company, and they're like, yeah. And I was like, oh, okay.
Well, I mean, I don't know, like, what, I'm not supposed to help people anymore.
Yeah, I've kind of learned, like, I'm done helping people.
That's upsetting.
Yeah. I had this other model that I met, has, like, most of this athletic wear company. And she was like, oh, do you want to model for me? I'll give you a free set, but you need to give me 2 reels per month for the free set. I'm like, do you realize that 2 of my reels cost $1,400? So you're asking me to give you $1,400 in advertising per month for a $20 set that your cost is probably $5?
Yeah.
It's like, no.
That doesn't make sense. And then everyone's trying to like work their way out into this social media world.
Yep.
How's horses?
The horses have been pretty good.
At least this one is good.
I haven't been able to see them as much as I wanted over the last week because I started a new job, but I got there last night to just kind of hang out with them a little bit, which was nice.
Yeah.
And then I do have to go to work later today. So I'm gonna try to I have to go in at 2 for training and tasting.
State training and tasting, what does that mean?
So we're like learning about all the different types of steaks, the cuts, temperatures, like all the things. And then tonight we have a wine tasting that I have to go to. So I'm gonna try to go to the barn in between the steak and the wine. But I have tomorrow like fully off and I have a lesson with my trainer, so I'm really looking forward to that.
How often do you train? Like in general?
I try to take a lesson twice a week, but now with my job it's gonna be more difficult. Mostly because I end up working really late into the night, and it makes it really hard for me to get up at like 6 a.m. to get there before I have to go in for my morning scheduled shift.
Are you allowed to go to the barn anytime you want or not?
Yeah, I mean, kind of within reason. I would say like between 6 a.m. and it closes at 9 p.m. Like you have to be out by 9. So, I mean, you know, my barn owner lives on property and she's pregnant, so like I get it.
Yeah. Out of respect.
Yeah. Because I know when I had my barn, I didn't really like people being there super late.
Yeah.
Especially because of like safety things. You know, if you're the only one there and you get hurt, like nobody will know until the morning.
I see. That's right. Yeah, because it's responsibility also. Also, you posted your cute dog. Your dog is cute.
Oh, Delilah.
Yeah.
She's funny. That dog is such a spaz. She's a little monster.
No way.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. She is like the definition of a gremlin. She doesn't like my landlord or something.
Really?
Yeah, she always like growls and barks at him and tries to bite his ankles.
Just these
I have the shock collar for that. When she goes over to like,
collar.
yeah, it just like, I mean, they call it a shock collar, but really all it does is like vibrate because she's such a baby that like if you actually like use the stim or the zap, like she like screams and runs away. But like if you just like give her the like vibration, she knows she's not supposed to do it. I mean, I think she knows she's not supposed to do it, period. But she just can't help herself.
How old is she?
She'll be 2 in August.
Oh, she's a baby.
Yeah. Yeah, and the other one is 3.
They
I
both
think.
died. You took them a year before?
Yeah, they're
The
from,
girls?
yeah,
Oh.
they're from the same parents, just different litters.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, they're funny.
Basically, they're sisters.
They get along sometimes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. I mean, they've never like gotten into a fight or anything. They just
Tolerate each other.
yeah. Like Delilah's kind of just a pain in the butt to Dixie. So Dixie's usually grumbling at her, but like I said, they don't really ever fight.
Do you have any fun Instagram jokes?
Nothing really, honestly, lately. I did just get 2 like kind of cool collaborations. Have you heard of Good Molecules? It's like a skincare company. They sell at Target.
That's cool.
And then, have you heard of Bella Barnett? I think it is. It's like a clothing company. They do a lot of like designer dupes at a more affordable price. So they messaged me like 2 days ago about a collaboration, so I get to pick 2 outfits
Oh, that's nice.
per month.
Oh, per month.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, I was like, okay, and I found some really cool stuff. Like I'm doing a Barbie-inspired photo shoot in April, so it was
Barbie? You gotta look at it.
and they had like something that was like a literal dupe of what Margot Robbie wore. With like, did you see? It's like a did Margot Robbie wear it or was it Alex Earl? I don't know, but it's like a pink dress with like the boobs are like green. Okay, but I know I saw some. So good. I'm like, oh, weeks old, and they're like, what? And I was telling them all about the Russian manicure.
Okay.
I was like, they're much cleaner. And they use the 3 steps. Because I saw your video.
My videos. I love it. Yeah. Much cleaner. Bring it out there in the world.
And then I actually saw something, I think it was on TikTok, where it was talking about how, like, those, like the spa thing, like, bowl that you put your feet in at, like, nail salons are really, really unsanitary, even with, like, the bag in them.
Yeah, I mean, I personally never did it, but when I start my career, let's say in America, a lot of people who was coming for the first time, a lot of them was having like some infections, and yeah, and the problem is in the salons, unfortunately, I don't know why they just like covering it with the gel polish like nothing happened. So, and I was sending people to the like a doctor's first. I'm like, nope, we're not working with that. Like you have to make sure you're healthy first, and after we can cover actually your nails. So I do believe what you're saying.
That's so odd to me.
Yeah.
Like, if you have something going on, why would a professional just be like, oh, let's just paint over that? Like, you could literally lose your toenail forever.
Exactly. I mean, yeah, it's great, but let's fix it first, you know?
Yeah.
It's already colored.
Oh my gosh, this is so crazy. I would never think that my nails would have looked like that. They were so long.
Mm-hmm.
And the nail bed is so much longer.
You don't need that.
How have you been? Have you been busy, obviously, if you're hiring more girls?
Yeah, I am. So basically, everything is good. I am teaching two girls, one boy and a girl. So a couple.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a couple. They're both really good. So hopefully. Why do you need to place it so far? Struggle with the new drills. Gosh.
Yeah, that was really in there.
I know. I mean, it's safe, you know, but so weird. So basically, we're still training. They're doing good. The only thing is right now they're slow. I mean, they just need like more training, more, not even training, more like a
Just
practice,
experience, yeah.
So that's why for now we just taking them out, and I'm sure you saw it on my Instagram.
Yeah, I sent to a couple of girls, and I was
Yeah.
like, you guys should go.
Oh, one of them actually, I spoke with her, but on the way here, when she was driving, she was like, my manager called me and I really need to come back to Manhattan because I have like some job opportunity. I'm like, sure.
Was it Ashley?
I don't remember because it was like a month ago or something. So, and I'm like, yeah, no problem. But she was upset. I mean, at least that's what she said.
Yeah, if it's the girl that I'm thinking of, I know her grandfather passed away, and she, I think she's Dominican, so I think they went back to the DR for his funeral and service and everything.
Yeah. So yeah, basically we're gonna start soon, hopefully. And I'm also working on my online classes.
Mm-hmm.
That's been stressful.
Like, do you do them like over Zoom, or you're doing like pre-filming?
Pre-filming. Because it's really important to like feel what's the inside of the nail, so that's why the quality needs to be on the top. So that's why I'm recording everything. But actually, when I'm even doing the normal classes and the like 101, I still do show all the videos kind of like the same way to make sure, because our eyes do not see as well as like the
Camera.
Yeah. So the March. Zero people watching. It's my other channel. Oh, one. been a struggle to get monetized the other channel. The big channel is monetized, the other one is not.
On YouTube?
Yeah. That's why I'm like, I need it. Asking my people from other channels just to come and watch me.
Aw.
They've been nice, right guys?
Yeah, I was doing TikTok live for a little while, and then I just like I was thinking about doing it the other day, and then I just didn't do it.
I mean, it's a work. It's
Like that means I have to clean my house. Like I can't have like an unmade bed and laundry in the back. Like,
Yeah.
it needs to be like clean.
the social media. It is work.
Yeah.
It's a work. No one is enough. It's a second job anyway.
Fashion Week was pretty brutal.
Oh yeah, tell me. I saw you a lot. Oh my God, this
it
guy
was-
is so funny. Do you remember? I told you about some guy. I asked you about some guy. I'm like, who is that? Do you remember I texted you once? You have a picture with some guy who texted me.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, he's just everywhere.
He's kind of weird.
I know. That's why I wanted to say let's do collaboration. I'm like,
It's like, but what are we gonna collaborate on?
mm.
Like, I think he just wants to like draw your face. It was so strange. I have to be honest, just a very strange individual. Like, I could not get away from him. Like, you know, like one of
I
those.
can see that happening. That's why I was like happy to see because I'm like, oh, she knows him. She probably gonna let me know something about him.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, thank you.
I don't know though. It was. I mean, I know like Fashion Week is like kind of meant to be stressful, but it was very stressful, especially like not living in New York City.
You have to be going back and forth. all the
Yeah, I was having to travel in and out, and the weather wasn't always good. So like I got stuck in Penn Station, New York Penn Station, and Newark Penn Station overnight
time. Oh no.
because they cancel all the trains.
No way.
Yeah.
What did you do? Sleeping on the floor?
No, gosh, they won't let you. You can't sit down. You have to stand.
I didn't know that. Why?
Yeah. Because of the rules.
Oh, to make sure it's like, oh wow, that's
Yeah.
interesting. That's a news term.
Yeah. So I had to stand, and then thankfully there was a large police presence because the homeless and I mean I'm assuming they're kind of one and the same homeless and people who are on drugs like they just would not leave me alone. Like following me around.
And you
being
was fully
really creepy.
makeup or something, right? No?
Yeah, so I was wearing like a hot pink like mini dress. I mean, I always do bring like a change of clothes to go on the train, and I always wipe my makeup off just
Fun.
because I don't want to
No, for sure.
attract any more attention than I need to. But I mean, even like all the bathrooms were closed, so I couldn't even like go to a bathroom to change. Like I had to like change in a corner. So I just like pulled a pair of pants on and then like found a way to like maneuver myself out of the dress and put a top on. But I just kind of like stayed by the police officers because of how many people were like kind of like creeping around.
Yeah.
There was this one guy that like I don't know what he was on, but he like really looking at me like that and like walking around. It was really weird.
Struggles of being a girl.
Yeah, apparently. But the only like two kind of bad things that happened was the one makeup artist. Just like the makeup just didn't look like me. Like whoever she did the makeup made me kind of look like a drag queen.
Okay, do you have a picture of
I
it?
do, yeah.
It's my favorite part.
It was really bad. I like took it off and had to like I had to have another makeup artist do it because it was like
They do it for free, right? I mean, like.
yeah. I guess they're hired by like the production company to do it, but oh my god, it was bad. I wanted to cry so bad, and I was like, I can't cry.
purpose sometimes. Oh wow, okay, you're right.
I told you it was like
Oh,
really
no.
bad.
Oh, that's interesting. And you're so freaky, like, they shouldn't leave you as this like that.
No, literally. So this was like me right before she did my makeup.
Exactly. You're already glowing, you're good.
I was like, what did you do to me? So another girl redid it, thankfully, and then the only other thing that happened was like one of the hairstylists had a different production, kind of burnt my hair with flat iron.
Yeah.
And like,
That's what I heard a lot on the fashion weeks and everything. They don't care. Not that they don't care, they just like trying to get it done fast, I guess.
I think she just didn't understand that hair of my texture and color can't withstand high heat. And it's not that it like fried it necessarily, it just like turned it orange because I have processed blonde hair, like I have highlights.
Yeah.
So it,
It was pretty orange.
yeah,
Did you fix it?
as much as I could.
Mm.
But like when I went to my hairstylist, she was like, "Yeah, we're gonna have to like wait because if I put bleach on this to like fix it, it's just gonna break."
Well,
Yeah,
not good.
I was so upset. It was. There was other stuff like going on at that production that like that was just like that was like my 13th reason that day.
How did you like all the clothes?
So for the two swim shows that I walked, I thought they were okay. And, you know,
Swim, you was wearing the swimsuit.
the blue one, yeah.
The
So,
blue was the best.
yeah, I liked that one, and then the next one I walked was like it was I'm trying to think of like what you would call that color. It was like a green. It wasn't necessarily chartreuse, but it wasn't like for whatever reason like pea green is what's coming to my mind, but that's not really quite right. And it was like all bedazzled. That was pretty cool, and I actually kind of liked that I was walking in one piece. I felt like I didn't have, it was more like things going on backstage that were problematic than it was like
Girls.
yeah, one in particular.
Why? But
Just one.
is it still the same from the past or no? The new one?
I think I did tell you about this one. Yeah, I think I definitely told you about her. The one that was like saying like Pretty Caroline.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's the one. Nothing changed.
She said something about my hair because like I have extensions, and I was just like my agency doesn't have a problem with it. I'm not really sure why you do, and like if you have a problem with mine, you need to go talk to the other 4 girls that have them. Like, don't single me out. And she got like she was very taken aback.
Well,
There is something funny that I have to tell you, but I won't do it with on my hand, like shape-wise.
I think personally it would go nice. You see how the kind of like a rounding in this one if we like file it a little bit more, and the round shape is like much more comfortable to wear instead of like square.
Oh, that's true. They break less
because
easily.
every time like with a corner, if you're hitting something, so you're basically gonna have opportunity to break them.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I mean, I feel like they're almost kind of going that way naturally.
Yes, that's why I'm like we can work towards it. So you said no.
Yeah. And also, I'm just really annoyed at my agency.
But isn't your agency one of the literally the best one considered?
Yeah, they're in the top 1%, but like, I haven't booked a single job and I've been signed a year. And they've done nothing to help me develop my career. Like, at the beginning of the year, I specifically asked to like have a conversation about the trajectory of my career and where we were taking this.
Yeah.
And they just blew me off. And it's like, every job I've submitted to, I never even hear back. You know what I mean? It's like, they submit me, but I never hear back, so I hold all of these dates.
Yeah.
They never tell me if I got it or not, so I'm holding a date until maybe like 3 days before, and then that's the day that I could have done something else.
Yeah.
And it's just, I feel like there's just lack of communication. I think there's lack of interest in me, which is frustrating because like you signed me.
Exactly.
So I don't understand, like, were you just trying to like make some money off of me quickly?
But how?
When you sign with that agency, you have to pay.
Oh, I see.
Like, I paid $3,500.
I see.
And it's like, they basically made me a promise that I would make that back with my first job. Well, guess what? It's been a year and I haven't made anything back.
Exactly.
Like, anything I've booked myself. And like, I haven't been able to book anything with that high of a price tag because I'm freelance.
Yeah.
And I don't have the experience or credentials to be like, yeah, you pay me $4,500.
Yeah. Yeah, that's upsetting.
Yeah. And I've had some other agencies reach out and ask to sign me, but I'm not even sure that I can do that without their permission.
Oh, that's right. I mean,
So I have
for how long did you sign it? For?
I have 3 years. So I have another 2.
2 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Kind of stuck.
Yep.
You wanted to work.
I have a non-exclusive, so like technically I can sign with others, but I need written permission from them. So they can cherry pick
Yeah.
if they want me to sign with other agencies or not. And my mom and I were kind of talking, and we do have a bit of suspicion that I got signed because I have a very similar look to other models, and they wanted to make sure that I wasn't taking her out. Which, like, other people have said, like, oh, that's ridiculous because, like, if you're making money, they're making money, but they already made money on me. You know what I mean? Like, when I got signed, I paid them a lot of money.
Yeah.
So it's like, I really kind of have a feeling that that's what that was about. Especially because that girl thinks that there's so many.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the girl that my friend decided to buddy up with after I helped her.
Yeah. Because the other girl is actually getting the jobs. Well, the industry is cruel.
Yep. Whatever. It is what it is. It's been cool, I guess.
Fun experience. Meeting new people.
It's like, it's just not paying the bills, and I can't invest all of my time into something that's not paying the bills.
Instagram is still working for you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm still getting, the problem I'm having now is like, I started by doing a lot of like collaborations and like gifted things, and I'm having a hard time going from gifted and collabs to paid. And I find that people do not want to pay what I'm worth. like I've partnered with a jewelry company, and I really like them, but like I made 22 reels for them and only got paid $150.
That's a lot.
Yeah, and I only got paid $150. And they kind of like argue with me about every invoice I send them, and it's kind of just getting like exhausting and not worth it.
Yeah.
Like if I have to fight to get paid, I don't want to.
No, of course.
I don't want to work. And now I'm working at a restaurant, which it's been okay. I mean, I don't dislike the restaurant. There's just one girl I work with that I really don't like. And of course, they schedule me to work with her almost every day. Because like she's like 18, and she's telling me how to do everything. And you've only been here a month, so
But you're just studying it, right? That's always happens.
Guatemala.
Guacamole. Guacamole. Guacamole, yeah. Okay.
I think like all Spanish speaking, like even when they have different dialects, they can kind of like
Understand each other.
yeah, it's like somewhat universal.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm sure the same with English, you know, some different accents and everything.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like New York versus somebody who's from Texas is gonna be a very big
difference. Or somebody from UK.
Yeah. I know one of the hardest like accents in New York. I'm so used to like saying that, but in the United States is people from like the Midwest, but like not quite the Midwest, like more like Appalachia, like Virginia and West Virginia, because it's like they kind of have their own like their own language in a way.
Okay.
It's like gibberish.
What are you doing today?
So, I have that steak tasting, which also I was very confused as to why I'm a new hire, right? I've only worked like a week. They had me create the training guide for the entire staff
no way.
for today. Yeah.
Nobody wants to do it. Give it to her.
I guess. Because I literally wrote 2,000 words and like 10 pages of information about fucking steak.
Do you understand something, or like you don't know yet, or you know kind of?
I mean, I do like to eat steak, so I mean, I knew enough. I mean, I learned.
Good start.
Pretty much the only thing that I really learned was about like dry aging steak, which is basically like you just kind of let it rot for a couple weeks.
Well.
You like keep it between very particular temperatures, otherwise like it spoils. That was like pretty much the only thing that I really learned, I would say. But to be honest with you, like I didn't really like retain any information, right? Because I'm just like, I was just writing it down. I wasn't really like educating myself on it. So I'll probably learn more today, and like we're gonna be able to like taste the steaks, and I had to do the wine pairings. So we'll be able to taste the steak with the wine and see if that actually tastes good, what I picked. So I'm kind of not ready for that, because if it doesn't, I don't really feel like being raked over the coals for that.
Especially on my second day of work almost.
I know, and I'll be honest, I definitely get the feeling that a lot of the girls don't like me. I think it's because, like...
Just the thing. Damn, it's a wind. It's literally the whole leaves is flying.
It's crazy. The wind last night was actually insane. But there's 2 restaurants, so I work at both of them, and the sister restaurant specifically asked to, like, keep me. Like, they were like, we don't want to share, we want to keep that one. And apparently they send a lot of people back and they don't want them to come back. And they like wanted to take me for bartender training like immediately, and I think that ruffled some feathers, because like some of the other girls had been there for like years and they don't want them.
Do you know something about bartending?
No. I don't know anything about bartending. Like, literally, it was my first day behind a bar, like, when they decided they wanted me. And I guess they, like, see something. I don't know, I think it's just, like, I'm used to, with the horses, like, when I have a job to do, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not gonna, like, hang out and wait
Guys, thank you so much for staying. I do appreciate you a lot. This user, I don't know what did you retract it. So your message was deleted. It's not me.
My phone always dies when I'm on live.
What are you doing on lives usually?
I was doing a lot of like just get ready with me or like hang out and just like chat.
Yeah, that's cool.
I didn't really know what to do.
I know. I don't know either, but
It was kind of frustrating too because like I was trying to make my channel more about like I was doing get ready with me like with the intention of like attracting women into like market products, right? Like
Yeah.
on my Amazon storefront. And I would just get men like asking me like the most dumb stuff. And it was like, I mean, I appreciate you being here, but like I'm trying to do makeup and talk about makeup. And you telling me that I look better without makeup is not helping me do this.
I'm trying to sell the product like right now. It's gonna be fun. Did you do Chrome before?
I've never done it before. I've always thought about it, I just haven't actually done it.
Mm-hmm. To get a primer. Let me know it's gonna be too hot.
Oh, in the
In
thing?
the room, yeah.
Oh, the room.
No, in general.
I was like, no, I'm good.
I was cold this morning.
My one dog would not come in the house last night. She was like, don't know what she was doing. She was just doing her own thing.
Outside?
And yeah, so they have like the invisible electric fence.
Yeah.
So she was just like wandering around, and I'm like, can you please come in the house? It's like million
Windy.
mile an hour winds, and it's like 1 a.m. I'm like, do you think you could like get in the damn house? I had to like, I was wearing like shorts, like sleeping shorts. I had to throw on like a big winter jacket and my Uggs and like trudge around trying to find her.
Aww.
I think what happened was it was so windy that she just couldn't hear me calling her.
Oh, I see.
Because she's almost always the first one in the house when I call them, and I think she probably like just wandered far enough away where with the wind she couldn't hear me.
What's about the other one? They're not together?
Yeah, so I usually let all three of them out at the same time.
Oh yeah, what's the third one?
Oh, that's Paul's dog.
Okay.
He's old though. He's like 9 years old.
Okay.
I don't know. He's not necessarily unhealthy. He's just been like having kind of some odd days. Like I think he might have like doggy dementia.
Doggy dementia?
Yeah, because he just like, I don't know. He's just like not as all there as he used to be, if that makes sense.
Poor baby. Is 9 years old for them? It's considered old already or no?
So he's a lab, so 9. I think the average is like 9 to 13. So he's definitely like
in that age.
Yeah.
In that stage.
And he's had health problems. Like he was like
his hips.
It's actually his knees are really the problem. Like you call them like stifles on dogs, but he like tore the ligaments in both of them twice. So we have to be really careful about his weight and activity level because he can, he'll just not be able to walk. And I was just like very honest with Paul, and I was like, I'm not hooking him into a doggy wheelchair like 10 times a day to go out. I'm like, I'm sorry, I cannot commit to doing that when I have horses and work and everything else.
Yeah.
And that dog is like such a pain in the butt that I know like he would be flopping all over the place as I'm like trying to hook him up into the thing, and I'd get frustrated and be like, alright, I guess I'm just like carrying you out. And he's like 90 pounds.
Yeah, of course. No, it is hard. They have such a short life time period.
Yeah. I mean, he was kind of old, like, when I met Paul, anyway. I guess Diesel was, like, 5 or 6 by then. Yeah, I think he was 5.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I'm in the same boat.
That's why I texted you today. I'm like, are you late? I was in the bed. I'm like, I'm not until the last minute.
Oh my god, that is so funny. I was like, no, for once I'm on time.
I'm like, okay, I'm waking up. I was literally texting you from the bed. Like, hopefully she's late this time.
You're like, I would never hope for that, except for today.
Yep. I was sitting here with my classes, with my courses yesterday till like 4 or 5 in the morning. I actually also went live, and the people, I don't know, like, okay, me, I'm doing something. I don't know why people didn't sleep, like the same people who's coming to my lives. So, and that's why I'm like, I had a few hours to sleep. You too.
I think it's a time change too.
Oh yeah, actually I didn't even know that it's time change until like
I think that definitely got me. Especially like because that was the day that Paul decided not to wake me up until 10:30 and I had to be at work at 11. I like literally he like wakes me up and I'm like, what time is it? He's like, it's 10:30. I was like
yeah, of course.
The worst part was just the picture. I was like, oh.
Really?
Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. And it's like, it's not even just like a bad picture of me. It's like a bad picture of us all.
So didn't let you know before? Like, why?
No, so it was like apparently the St. Patrick's Day parade, which I'm like kind of confused because it's like super early.
When was Patrick?
St. Patrick's Day is the 17th.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why they did it yesterday, but they did.
Okay.
So yeah, they like. I also didn't get the memo about it, and we were supposed to like wear green accessories and stuff. So like, I'm not.
Mm.
And I don't think I would have been able to anyway, you know, because
Do it
like if
as a
I had
degree.
known, because I didn't have enough time.
Mm.
And yeah, so I'm just like holding like this bottle of Jameson, like looking like a little leprechaun.
Stop it.
Oh, I can't. I'm sorry. I know it's like a chain reaction too, that when you see somebody else, then you can't stop. They need to go hide. Hibernate.
Mm.
I guess I can't really do that though because it's almost spring.
Mm.
I guess the 21st is the first day of spring.
Yeah, so weird in America. Like, why not from the beginning of the month?
Is it not like that in Russia?
No, like from the first. From the first. That's why
Oh.
I was like, the first time I heard
Huh.
it from somebody, I'm like,
You're like,
why?
what?
Yeah, why from the like, in the middle of nowhere, you know, like.
You're like, that's weird.
Yes. It's like, oh, spring is coming tomorrow. I'm like, we have 10 more days. Relax. No, it's tomorrow. I'm like, that's. Learning every single day.
Welcome to America.
Mm-hmm. And we also in Russia, we don't switch the time anymore from the spring to. That's also
You know,
a
I think a
surprise.
lot of people have kind of said like, we just stop that.
Yeah, like it doesn't matter. Maybe before it made a lot of sense when the farm actually was the only thing when the people was eating from, how to say, back in the day, right?
Yeah.
When it was important. So now so many manufacturers and machines are working. So I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Whatever.
Yeah, I really don't know what the purpose is.
Just the thumb.
I'm learning the procedure.
Yeah. It's so nice people start changing the colors right now. From like a dark we're going towards
Lighter.
the lighter version of it. Yeah. That's why like I never getting tired of colors because every few months they like change.
They change.
The nude and milky white which you had never changed, so they're always in.
Oh my god, actually that was really funny. So, remember the girl that I work with that I don't like? So, I was saying that, you know, people were talking about my nails and how nice they were, and I'm like, oh, you know, probably will use whatever. After she sees my nails, she comes in with milky white nails.
Of course.
And she's like, look, I like did my nails because you were so inspired me. And I was like, cool.
Yeah. Milky white.
Like, not that I like care that she like did it, like whatever, but it was just like it felt so weird, like that. Like, I don't like you. I'm like, is it not obvious? Like, I was trying to make it pretty.
Okay, now you have a really important job. So I'm gonna place the top coat on the 4 fingers.
Don't touch them to anything.
No. You have to go on the 30 seconds.
Okay.
And when the lamp is done, give it to me as fast as possible because while the gel is still hot, we need to
Put
place
that on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Responsibility.
I'm thinking like, don't whack them on anything.
You know.
This is really, that's beautiful. It's like trichrome, right?
What
Is it-
is trichrome?
Try 3. Chrome would be the chrome. So I see like pink and green.
Oh, like a mixed all together. Like
Yeah, I think it's pink, green, and
unicorn?
like purple.
Possible. I mean, yeah. The thing is, when you order stuff, like you never see what it's gonna look like in real life. So
Yeah.
that's why it's always surprised what's gonna come. So basically, you never know.
Where do you order the supplies from?
Some of them from Russia, some of them from Amazon. Depends. Like all gel polish, it's obviously from Russia, but all the little things like that, you can find in America too. So.
I figured you probably used Russian.
Yeah. Okay, 30 seconds.
I'm watching.
Are you breathing?
Actually, no, I wasn't.
Yeah, no, I'm like, I don't hear you breathing. Don't go, don't stay.
Don't put it in.
No, don't put it in. Okay.
Oh, wow.
So much fun, right?
Wow, look at that. Do I put it back in or no?
Not really. I'm gonna wait until I do.
Wow, that is so pretty.
Okay. The same way. Yeah, I do love chrome. It always looks good.
Yeah, oh no. I definitely have a new obsession now. I used to always do like the glitter polish on one nail, but I feel like that was very much like 2016. So
Yeah.
I need to outgrow that one. But chrome kind of matches that fix.
Yeah, the chrome is a big deal right now for everyone.
It's beautiful.
Don't move. Okay. Pay attention.
Oh, yeah. I'm like, good thing you said that. It's like in my own world. I don't even know what I was thinking about.
So much fun.
How does the chrome actually work? It's just like powdered pigment
Yeah,
that then sits on top of the gel as it hardens?
Yeah, but we also have to place the top coat on the top of it, so cure it inside. Won't be good. 30 seconds. Hello guys, hello. Some people stopping by just like, hey, hi.
Does it work similar to TikTok Live where they can like send
I don't
gifts and
have a
stuff?
TikTok, so I don't know.
Why? Why don't you have TikTok?
Lazy?
Okay.
Yes.
I was wondering if there was like more reasoning.
No. Okay, just the thumb, this one.
Like some of my friends are like, I won't get TikTok because it's spies. Like, okay, whatever.
No, no.
I'm like, they already have all my information anyway. Like,
No, I don't care about that one because you're right. It's just having the whole entire YouTube, like knowing all my life probably.
yes. Everybody probably knows where I live and everything else.
Mm.
I've tried to be more careful about like posting things near my house.
No, that's really important. I don't post nothing like with the windows, you know,
Mhm.
because people are crazy.
Yeah, they are.
I love it.
It's really pretty.
Last year in the summertime, when the Chrome, like let's say, became super popular because of Hailey Bieber, who also did the Russian manicure, all
yeah.
this thing. So, and a lot of people was asking to do it with no color at all, like on the clear nails.
Mm-hmm.
It also looks good, you know. It's like something out there, but nothing out there, you know. It's like
That kind of sounds interesting.
yeah.
I feel like this is really good for like spring and Easter. Looks like little Easter
When
eggs.
is the year Easter?
31st.
Of March?
Mm-hmm.
Just the same. Okay. Oh. Get confused for a second. Okay, saying Irina is working hard. Irina is working. Hello, hello, hello. Somebody saying that I have to have a split camera.
Oh, so they can see me. Oh, did I go off?
Yeah. Not you, the work actually, because not many clients gonna want to show the face on the camera, you know. So
That's true.
but
But
like a work.
that would be cool.
Nico, we decided it's a great idea.
I'm glad I tried something new.
The next time coming with the whole entire design, you know.
No, I don't know if I'll get that far. I thought about doing like the white with like the little gold lines, and then I was like, but I wear a lot of silver. I was like, I'm gonna like not like the gold after a week.
Yeah.
I don't know how, but I got on like dog birthing TikTok.
Dog birthing.
Yeah, don't ask me how.
Algorithms.
Like I saw one live video of it, and it just like happened to be the same breed of dog that I have, and I was like, oh, maybe I can like see the puppies be born, and I watched it for like maybe 5 minutes, and like they weren't coming. So now it's popped back onto my For You page like for the last 3 days. The puppies still haven't come, but now my whole For You page is full of lives where people's dogs are giving birth.
I didn't know they would allow to show it on the internet. No, they don't care.
I guess not, because it's like animals.
What's the difference? It's something coming out of vagina. Dog vagina, I don't know.
Oh my god.
I'm surprised that none of the bloggers is still getting birth online. Wait, this probably no.
Were they doing that?
No, I'm just curious.
I was like,
No, that's why I'm saying I'm surprised that none of the bloggers still did it. Or maybe it is, we just don't know about it.
I would not. I'm not interested in seeing that. Like, that video in school was pretty scarring. Did you have to do that in Russia?
No, we never did it.
Oh my god.
We don't have any kind of like.
Any education like that? Really?
Nope. We're not talking about it. You figured out yourself.
I don't know if America's weird or Russia's
No,
weird,
no,
but I'm
no,
not sure
yeah,
which
I
one
know.
it is.
I know because like when you're watching, I'll bring the primer. When you're watching the American, let's say, movie or show, and you always see how how in the school, how in the school they doing it. You know, in Russia, we always like, why don't we see those type of videos?
Yeah. I'm wondering if I do something kind of ridiculous tonight.
Like what?
So, somebody sent me a dress for a collaboration, and I haven't had any reason.
Dress? Oh.
I haven't had a reason to wear it. So I'm like, do I just wear it to this like stupid like work event tonight, and like make them take pictures of me with the wine? So it looks
And
like
the
I'm doing. So it looks like I'm doing something cool, but I'm not.
No, why not?
I think I'm gonna do that.
That's a good idea.
Everybody's probably gonna be in their uniforms, and I'm gonna show up in this like dress, and they're gonna be like, "What?
What a weird.
What a weirdo!" Yeah.
We already don't like her, so what else she's gonna do? Well, you're the one who did the presentation, so you can present your presentation in your beautiful dress.
I'm like so thankful that she had Grammarly on there, so I didn't like make some like stupid mistake, like spelling or grammatical mistakes that everybody can make fun of me.
Yeah, for sure.
Meanwhile, the menu has like so many mistakes on it.
No way.
Yeah, they like something really weird. I forget what it was. It was something about like the potatoes. It was like hob potatoes or something,
Mm-hmm.
or hop. I don't know. Something really weird.
Aww. Yeah, you would think the menu goes through a lot of people before they...
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, how did you miss this?
So fun.
Oh, right. Am I stiff?
Huh?
Or-
No, they shining, so that's
Oh,
why,
I was like,
it's
am I like...
sparkle. No.
Do I have my fingers too stiff?
No.
Because I'm pretty sure there was one day where you were like, loosen your fingers.
No, you're not. I have only one client. I'm always complaining about her to her. She's like, am I your hardest client? I'm like, yes.
Yes.
Because she really, like, she cannot relax, you know?
Yeah. Too much caffeine.
No, I don't know. She's like literally holding them like that. And that's why I have to like with my
Oh, yeah, I feel like that would make your life
harder.
harder, for sure. You can't see the nail.
Mm-hmm. So we always laughing at her. She's like, am I your worst client? I'm like, yes.
I'm the chronically late one. I like made sure I set my alarm extra early. So that I wouldn't be late today.
So you wouldn't let me to
Because I felt bad. I was like really late last time, and I was like, I'm not doing that to her again. It's like, she's not going to take me back if I do.
Yeah, and I was wishing you was late today.
I know when you texted me, I was like, oh god, I better make sure I'm on time.
Uh-huh.
Meanwhile, you're like, please be late, please be late,
Yeah.
please be late.
Because I'm like, okay, I'm waking up. Yeah, because my alarm was today like 3 times already ringing. I'm like,
Yeah, I hear ya.
I can't. Are you starting?
I know. I hit a couple. That one was-
Why is it so contagious? That's crazy how the body works, right?
It must be like some weird like herd pack mentality where like if everybody's going to sleep. I don't know.
To make sure everyone's sleeping and nobody's making noises. Something like that. It also looks good on the sun.
Oh yeah. Look very nice when I'm making everybody their drinks.
Mm-hmm.
Shaking the cocktail shaker.
Yeah. Oh, you have a lot to learn, right?
So at the one place where they like want to take me as bartender, it's actually mostly wine and beer.
Oh.
They have a very limited cocktail menu because it's like a wine lounge.
Okay.
So actually, I mean, I do still have a lot to learn because they're putting me through WSET training, which is like becoming a wine expert.
You're gonna be a wine expert.
Yeah. So, I have my first class next Tuesday.
Okay.
And I'm already kind of learning.
For yourself, by yourself.
With my manager.
Okay.
She's we've been doing like after every shift I get like a wine tasting.
Are you sure that's how it goes?
I mean, you know, could be worse.
Or you just chilling with your manager?
Well, no, I mean she really is like educating me on like like the smell and the taste and the even like the texture of the wine. Now I'm curious. I want to see if we have Russian wine. But you guys mostly do vodka, right?
Yes.
And you do potato vodka, right? Not corn?
I don't know because I never drink alcohol in my life.
Really?
So the last time I was drinking, I was 15 years old. So
You're like, I don't know what I was drinking.
it was like more than 10 years ago already. Yeah. So, and since then, I never tried alcohol again.
Did you have a bad experience? Like get really sick or
It was bad.
like alcohol poisoning?
Yep.
Yeah.
And my father is catch me on it.
Oh.
I mean, he didn't say anything. He just like, I guess somebody called him because just that time because we was on the beach. Somebody called, and of course we was swimming in the clothes.
Oh jeez.
I know.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, I don't know. I have to ask to be honest about this story. And somebody, I guess, called him who knows me, or I don't know how it happened. So he picked me and my best friend up. And I remember, you know, when you're trying to make sure
You're trying to act like you're not.
like you're not drunk, but your freaking clothes is wet and you're sitting in the backseat like nothing happened. So, yeah.
Was he bad?
It was no, he didn't say anything, even a word. So I guess it was like the moment of embarrassment at that point. So never again. So since then, I still don't drink alcohol.
Oh my gosh.
It was rough. Yeah, but nothing happened. No, but the whole hand. Oh, wait a second. Story of my life. So that's why I'm always curious because you know sometimes you do want to be like an adult sitting like with wine in the restaurant, you know.
Oh, I can teach you about it.
So, but I just
We can start you with a low alcohol white.
So and always like on my videos, for example, like people know I'm sitting with like cranberry juice, but pretending like I'm an adult, you know, with a glass of cranberry juice.
Yeah, I had my fair share of alcohol poisoning.
I guess we all did.
Yeah, I went to the hospital a couple times.
Oh wow!
I never had to get my
That's
stomach pumped, but I had to get fluids. Like I always went after the fact. I went like when I was in like the dying period. And I always thought they were like, "Did you have something to drink?" I'm like, "No, nope, nope. I'm just not feeling good."
Yeah.
I like did not have the guts to admit it. Yeah, one time I drank like I would say, I actually really couldn't tell you how much, but I drank. All I know is by the end of the night, the bottle of tequila was gone. And the next day, I was very sick.
So something between them. Like
Yeah, so I'm not sure how much of it was in it when I started. But yeah, I had to get 2 bags of IV fluids after that.
Well, at least after that, like, probably you know how to control, you know.
I don't touch tequila, that's for sure.
Ah, okay. So
I will never touch tequila again.
See, it
Like,
helps.
I smell it, and it makes me vomit, like, on the spot. Like, if I smell tequila, I literally will almost puke.
And without alcohol, just okay? No problem?
Yeah, pretty much fine. I mean, I'll drink vodka, not a lot. I don't love vodka. I prefer rum, which a lot of people get a really bad hangover from. I don't. I do like wine, but in moderation because I get pretty bad hangovers. I love a Michelob Ultra.
What is that?
It's a light beer. It's like a really low carb beer. It only has like 2.5 carbs per beer. So I feel like it's like my
Getaway.
well, it's like my my healthy wine, I like to say, because like
Sounds beautiful.
well, because wine is really carby and sugary and fattening, just like for lack of better words. Whereas like I can drink a lot of beer and it's low carb.
Makes sense.
And then that's pretty much all I drink is like rum, vodka, wine, and beer. I do like an amaretto sour. Those are really yummy.
What is that?
Amaretto is like I think it's an almond liqueur, which is really, really good.
Yeah. We're done.
They look beautiful.
Okay, let's finish this live. Guys, thank you so much. I know you're doing it to me. She wants to show you something. I'm probably not gonna be that visible. Okay, they pink and sparkly. Thank you so much for staying here with me. And I probably gonna go live one more time a little bit later. So I do appreciate you a lot. And I'll see you soon.